In the meantime, many times, the goal was to get 10,000 people on, not even on OT8, but on OT7, which is a long road to go to OT8. And guess what? A couple thousand at the best are on it. With all the OT8s before, with all the OT7s, with all the OT5s ready to go, where it only takes a few months to move to that level. Why are they not going? I told an ethics officer at FLAG, several of them actually, I said, look, there is 3 scenarios here of what's going on. A, the technology and the teachings of Mr. Hubbard simply don't work. Because otherwise, why wouldn't lots of more people move up all the way and like go, wow. Whoa. And I know it is not true because it has worked for me. I like it. Did I reach all this like, wow, super high, like, you know, I can fly and I can, you know, walk through walls or whatever? Well, first of all, I don't think anybody ever said you can do that. And second of all, no. My life is more beautiful. I'm more healthy than I was before. My family life, my wife is, I mean, it's just, I have one of the best marriages. I have probably the best marriage. Either way, it is phenomenal. I do okay in business. Does that mean I have no problems? My God, I do. A couple of years ago with real estate, I did a very stupid thing and lost a couple $1 million. Some of it not even my money. So I now still have to pay back that money, which wasn't my money, even though I might not have to as such from a legal level, because broke is broke in a certain area, but I will and want to. And never mind the upset of the people. So, no, things don't always go right in my life. Things never will go right in anybody's life. It's not a matter of how things right are around you. It's can you make them go right? But the ability for me to experience problems and to keep going despite the problems, I mean, this is wonderful. So anyway, as I said, I'm very happy with the improvements of my life, type of thing. So, it's not the fact that Scientology doesn't work. So must be that all Scientologists are very out ethics, meaning unethical, because that's one of the reasons why you wouldn't want to make up. Even in, be it from Jesus Christ to Buddha, or it's all, so there's lots to do with your personal integrity and doing the right thing, kind of thing. Well, that couldn't possibly be true because there are not so many unethical people on the whole planet, period. And why would, you know, every Scientologist so out ethics? So it must be number 3, which is top management and the people working for top management putting a stop on it and don't let us go up. They're withholding the information. And let me tell you, it's the third one. There is no doubt about it. So Mr. Miscavige, just in case I haven't mentioned it yet, you are fired, you're gone, you're dosed, you're declared. Okay? And I'm going to come after you. I'm going to use the very technology, my very skill, the way I put 40,000 people on to Scientology. That's how I'm using the same way, the same knowledge to take not just them, because to take Scientologists out of Scientology. So, because of all this going on, Scientologists look like a bunch of culty people. Well, I tell you why. Because we became a cult under the leadership of Mr. David Miscavige. We became a cult. After all, if in your own church you can't tell your neighbor church member and say, you know, that particular thing about buying buildings or needing to stay in an event or redoing, having to do the course or redoing to do my a particular counseling session, which I feel pretty good about it, makes no sense to me at all. Well, go and try to say it, and you are what's called in the ethics officer, and you're going to go have to spend more money to go to your next level, and you're probably not going to be let going there anyway because you have said that, so nobody anymore speaks out. Cult. Absolutely, you non-Scientologists are totally right. It has turned into that. It's not how it was supposed to be, and maybe that's the case with many religions and many cults. I don't know. It wouldn't matter. That's what it is with Scientology, and we need to change that. Okay, Scientology is here for everybody. In fact, Mr. Hubbard at one point said something like, one of the reasons so many people go to Buddhism, never mind that actually all his teaching about the mind pretty much derived from the Buddhism type of things, and that's the goals we want to achieve, even though he has developed a tremendous amount of specific ways on how to get there, which was not there before. It's because Buddhism let everybody in. I'm telling you, Scientology does not let everybody in. Oh yeah, they let them in, but then they don't let them out. So whichever way, it's a messed up thing. And the technology, the philosophy, the principles of Scientology are available everywhere. They're available everywhere on the internet. They're available in bookstores to buy. They're available everywhere you can get them. You don't need to go there. It would be devastating for you to go there. What's going to happen is the first few weeks, months, years even, year 2, you're going to go up because you read something, you go, wow, this makes sense. I love it. And you will find a surge in yourself. And then before you know it, management, staff members will come and push you down. They will literally tell you you're too happy, even though that's not exactly the word they will be saying. But you'll go out there and say, well, I'm going to start. Be careful. Don't do anything which could be shading a bad light on Scientology. For instance, you going broke or this or that. And they will start forcing you to donate the money for things which have nothing to do with you getting better in service. They will force you, they will tell you, the reason you didn't get the gains, the reason things didn't work for you yet is because you have a problem. You are unethical. You didn't buy enough of this or enough of that, and it will all make no sense to you. But you will be feeling like, but this is good because you had wins, you had gains, you had cognitions, you had realizations, you improved your life. So you're torn between, well, wait a minute, there was this good thing. Now they're telling me that they must be right. No, they're not right. They're dead wrong. We will withdraw alliance from Mr. Miscavige. There's lots of good staff members on organizations. Unfortunately, they're a little blind and don't see this. And so, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about them. They're there, so they become part of the crime to a very high degree, some more than others, some just plain innocent and just really not aware. It doesn't really matter. We need to withdraw it, and I'm doing so. Me and my wife is 88, I'm 84. We're both super disseminators. We have been many, many times on stage, honored. And we're leaving with about 50, 60, maybe 100 people immediately. As of immediately. Mr. Miscavige, yesterday you had 15 to 20 people in Los Angeles Day organization. All of them from our FSM group, my wife's and mine, all of them. Full time, not just one course period, but full time, 9 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. 15 to 16, and that has been going on for about 4, 5, 6 years, constantly. As you were seeing this video, why don't you call LA Day? They're not there anymore. They're gone. We will continue to teach Scientology. I will try to make Scientology available as much as possible in future on my websites. Go to the site below, or just find me. I'll try to make it as available as cheap as possible. In fact, I try to make it as available for free. Personally, I will start a site where I give my interpretation about Scientology, the way I have been teaching as a consultant. I'm a business and marketing consultant. I have been teaching for a long time. And I'll be giving information, principles, how they apply to life. We'll do that for free. But my real goal is I will also show you how many other people, be it a Jack Welch or Bill Gates or a president of the United States or just some other Joe whatever out there, Joe Doe out there, how they have used or not used certain principles and how it went well or not so well. I'll give you real life applications with things you can do, mostly having to do with business, some of them having to do with, like, making friends, having friends, getting things done. But down the road, I try to figure out with probably a bunch of other people how we can make pure Scientology, all the tapes, all the books available on the internet for free. It should be.